I've certainly seen evidence that there was negative briefing from the palace against Harry and Meghan.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle no longer have a deal at Spotify.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
what's happening in the world?
Harry and Meghan.
Yes.
Again, Harry and Meghan. Don't we just love chatting about Harry and Meghan? Well, guys.
So exactly how rich is Meghan Markle anyways? With reports coming daily about her struggles to make it big in Hollywood, as well as her facing some financial pressures right now, Meghan Markle surprisingly has still amassed a considerable amount of money over the years.
Everything is temporary.
It's over. Harry and Meghan's estimated $25 million podcast deal canceled after less than a year.
First up, let's talk about her earnings from Suits. Among her most notable acting roles was her portrayal of Rachel Zane in the TV series Suits, and she portrayed that character from season 1 to season 7.
Hi, I'm Rachel Zane. I'll be giving you your orientation.
Wow, you're pretty.
According to Cheat Sheet, Meghan's earnings amounted to $50,000 per episode for her involvement in the show. However, Meghan's financial success extended beyond Suits. She also enjoyed substantial earnings from smaller roles in films such as Remember Me, as well as The Candidate. Reports show that she received approximately $187,000 for Remember Me, and she also received $171,429 from The Candidate, and both of those were in 2010. Now, when it comes to other earnings, like similar to other aspiring actors, Meghan recognized the importance of diversifying her sources of income. So she ventured into the role of lifestyle expert, and she successfully managed a popular blog named The Tig for a number of years before closing it in April of 2017.
The name The Tig comes from a wine called Tignanello, but oftentimes it's mispronounced Tignanello.
In addition to her blog, Meghan capitalized on sponsorships and endorsements through her presence on social media platforms. This reportedly contributed to an extra income of up to $80,000 per year, and this is according to networth.com.
I'm ashamed of myself, and I forfeit this competition.
Now, from there, when it comes to Meghan Markle's earnings and her net worth, we also have to factor in Prince Harry's income and net worth before and after marriage. According to the BBC, the major portion of Prince Harry's income, accounting for 95%, was derived from his father, King Charles III, who managed the Duchy of Cornwall, which is a comprehensive portfolio of financial investments and property holdings that yielded £21.6 million, which is approximately $29.8 million in revenue, and that was just during 2019 alone.
Due to failing to meet the productivity benchmarks. Lazy.
Now, this income arrangement extended to Meghan Markle after their marriage. So of course that added to her net worth. And during the period of 2018 to 2020, Prince Harry, alongside Meghan, received an annual allowance of £5 million or $6.9 million from the Duchy of Cornwall. And this financial allocation was intended to cover various expenses related to their roles as active members of the royal family, encompassing responsibilities such as wardrobe and travel expenditures, as well as personal costs. Now, the remaining 5% of Prince Harry's income, it actually originated from the sovereign grant. And what this is it's actually funded by taxpayers and administered by the government to support official duties and the operation of the royal palace. The sovereign grant, in conjunction with profits from Crown estate assets and commercial properties owned by the Crown, accumulates to a value of £82.4 million, which is $114 million. However, after Meghan and Harry left the royal family, they no longer took money from income streams like the sovereign grant. And when we look at them combined as a couple, both Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have a total net worth of $60 million. And this is according to celebritynetworth.com. This valuation encompasses the earnings that Meghan earned from her acting career and various other sources of income, both before and after her time in the royal family. Also, according to Forbes, Meghan and Harry accumulated a nest egg of approximately $5 million as they embarked on repaying the sovereign grant that they received, as well as purchasing their $14.7 million residence in Montecito. Harry and Meghan also had a deal with Spotify, and this deal was originally $20 million to produce their podcast called Archetypes.
The announcement comes just 2 weeks after Spotify said that it had to cut 200 jobs within its podcast unit.
However, she and Harry didn't make enough content to warrant being paid the full amount, and the deal was canceled. And there's no reports on the amount of money that they received for the work that they did in that deal. Either way, another revenue stream was Meghan and Harry's Netflix deal back in 2020. They entered into a partnership with Netflix, securing a contract worth $100 million. And in addition to their hit docuseries titled Harry and Meghan that they released for Netflix, this Netflix collaboration will involve the creation of a diverse range of content encompassing documentaries, children's programs, as well as other docuseries and scripted programs. In addition to this, Harry and Meghan, they also signed an agreement with Harry Walker Agency in June of 2020, outlining their participation in speaking engagements, with each speech potentially earning them around $1 million. Harry had also received a $20 million advance from Penguin Random House for his memoir Spare that was published in 2023, and this further contributed significantly to their overall net worth. So there you go, guys. This was just a brief overview of how rich Meghan Markle actually is. I'm curious to know your thoughts about this. Be sure to join in on the conversation down below. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me in another one, and I'll see you in a future video. Boom.